Namaste, guys. My name is Mika. Thanks for joining me live on Wednesday for Vinyasa Flow. Tonight we're going to be using a prop like a yoga strap or a towel. Mine's fairly long just to give us a little bit more access, so you'll need that for this practice, or a yoga strap if you have a strap there. And I have a block as well. You don't need it. I'll give modifications, but it's a really lovely prop to have. I like to sit on it, elevating my hips over my knees, just to allow myself to open in my asana, in my seat, or when you're giving access and bending just for that support rather than hyperextending in a stretch. A block's a great tool to have. So when you're ready, guys, sit a little bit taller in your posture. Maybe on your inhale, just come into your body, come into the space by rolling your shoulders, breathing in deeply through the nose, and then turning on Ujjayi breath as you exhale through the nose. Imagine your ribs are cinching together. Your pelvic floor, the Mula Bandha, turns on and squeezes and lifts, and you feel your inner abdominals switch on. It feels like with an Ujjayi breath that you're fogging at the back of the nose and the throat, that hot yogic breath. So with your breathing, as you expand in your space, in your body, use that hot breath. Feel it within, allowing it to massage the nerves, allowing the central nervous system to come down and relax. If it feels good to do so, you can close your eyes just to bring yourself into some centering. And just feel your elbows relax and your hands rest gently on your thighs. I'm going to create a little bit more control of the breath using pranayama. Prana is that life force of us being alive, of us being here now, bringing ourselves into this moment, becoming more present and more connected within. So as you breathe in deeply, feel your chest expand, almost like that's a stretch in itself. As you exhale, feeling your body decrease in size as you sit a little taller in your posture. And your next exhale, let all the air out and pause your breath at the bottom. We're going to do a count of 6. So inhale with me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold your breath here. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom. Let's repeat. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Take your own inhale, counting to 6, nice and slow, pausing at the top, and with that Ujjayi breath, counting slowly down to 6, pausing at the bottom. A few more cycles here of pranayama. The bottom of your next exhale, take your time getting there, and at the bottom just return back to natural breathing, letting go of the count and the control, hopefully feeling a little more centered and aware of your space. aware of your body, how you feel. And at this part of our practice, what do you notice? What is going on for you right now? I'll give you a moment just to set your intention for this practice, whether that's to relax, whether that's to reconnect or to understand what's happening, or just to strengthen and lengthen your body. And I invite you to open your eyes, soften your gaze, coming back into the present space around us. Let's create a little more movement here. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Nice and long in the body, and move a little from side to side, feeling a stretch all the way up through the sides of the body. Relish in that small movement. This is your time to indulge in every little detail that you feel. Tune on into that and allow those good vibes, those good feelings to resonate within yourself. And on your exhale, side out through the mouth, take your hands down by your sides. Relax your shoulders. Great, we're going to come off our blocks if you've been sitting on one. Turn yourself that you can extend your legs out. Open up your sit bones so that you feel them plugging down into the mat, and sit tall, pushing the backs of your thighs down into the mat, into Dandasana, staff pose. Roll the shoulders back and down and switch on your core, not by sucking in your belly button, but by narrowing or corseting your ribs together, knitting them with that Ujjayi breath. Yeah. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, fold, float forward and down to the toes. Stretching through the back. Feels good. If you don't reach your toes, you can hold on to your shins or your ankles. You can gently pull yourself forward if that feels good. Just fold here. On your next inhale, reach up to the ceiling. And on the same inhale, take your hands behind you, fingers are pointing towards your toes. We're going to push up here, lifting the hips into an inverted plank. It's a great stretch through the shoulders. Breathe nice and strong. Option, if that feels too strong, is to bring the feet in and have your knees over your ankles, inverted bridge. So totally up to you what feels good there. Lifting tall. And on your exhale, slowly, carefully lower the hips and fold forward, all on that same exhale. Inhale, reach up. Every movement connected to the breath. Exhale, fold. We keep moving. Inhale, reach up. Take the hands behind you. Exhale, lift. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the hips. Roll forward. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale here. Try to flatten your back, keeping your heart lifted on the inhale. You can bend your knees here if that feels good. My hamstrings are tight, they're not warm yet. So you can kind of adjust. And on your exhale, just fold a little deeper. Roll on up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take the hands down behind you. And inhale, lift. On the exhale, option is to lift one foot up. Woo, feel the strength of that hamstring, ankle, and all of those muscles in your legs. Support yourself. Take that leg down and lower your pelvis. Good, roll forward. Again, that option there is to bring your feet in like this, and you can just lift. So it's just a different level up or degree of the same exercise. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, take the hands down. Point the toes, push up through the ankles, lift the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, lift the other leg. Inhale here. Exhale, lower everything down and roll forward. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And then take your hands out by your sides as you exhale. Great. Bring the feet into Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Feet coming together. And it's up to you how close. A lot of Aussies are not that flexible, including myself, in abducting our hips. So if you bring your feet further away, you get a little bit more space to come forward and still feel that stretch. The aim is to get those heels touching your pubic bone. So bringing them right in as close as you can while still maintaining strength and straightness in your posture. This is all I've got. I can't actually lean forward in this. So feel where you're at for yourself. And here, just butterfly your legs gently, bouncing them, allowing the muscles to get a little bit of movement through the joint. Hip joint in here. And fold as you exhale. And again, adjust the feet for yourself. If it feels nice to take them out as you fold, you can. Try not to reach with your neck or your face. Just allow your torso to fold. A few breaths here. Inhale, roll the spine up. Let's work on warming up our core. We're going to play with Navasana or boat pose. We're going to do it with this bound angle. So grab onto your ankles here. Your feet are together. Come at an angle so you see me. Pull yourself against, with your arms, pull against your ankles to straighten and lift the heart towards the sky. Pull the shoulders down. Engage the stretch across your neck and shoulders by pulling against there. It's a great stretch. If it feels good, roll out the neck. Side to side. Breathe. And then come back to neutral spine, neutral neck position. When you're ready, exhale, lean back and lift your feet, holding onto your ankles. Push your ankles into your hand and keep yourself lifted here in an arrow position. Feet squeeze together. The stronger your feet squeeze, the more work on your inner thighs. So squeeze, sit tall, hold here. Otherwise, option is to hover the feet as you bring your hands together out in front of you. And lean back a little more if you can, tucking the pelvis under to engage your core and protect your lower back. Breathe, warming up the core. And let's see if you can go all the way back without dropping. So you want to curl under, find your sacrum or your tailbone, and then vertebra by vertebra, slowly lower your torso all the way down. Woo. Take your time. Legs are still hovering. Reach your hands above your head. I haven't taken my heels to the ground yet. Feet are still hovering if you can. I wonder if you can crunch up again. So bring the hands back into arrow, lift the torso up, feel the crunch, and then with the weight of your feet out in front, allow the weight to help bring you back up. Yes. Go, Tammy, I can see you. You're getting there. Yes, woman. Good job. Let's do it one more time. Take it down slow. All controlled. Use the breath. Ujjayi breathing. Take the hands above the head. At any point, you can take the feet down, but otherwise mine are remaining up, keeping them lifted. And then exhale, bringing the hands back and slowly, controlled, lift up. Take the feet down and fold into Baddha Konasana, bound angle. And release the tension in your shoulders. Bounce out the thighs. And just honor that very controlled work of the body. Inhale, sit up. I did this one last night, so Chris and Amy will know, but we're going to be working on a little bit more back extension or back bending today. So we want to prepare the hips for that, so we're not going to stretch them, without being warm enough. So you need to sit off your mat, but you want your feet to come out, I guess, a little further out and a little wider than your hips. This is called windscreen wipers. Take your hands behind you. We're just gonna fold the legs over, allowing the pelvis to tilt and the torso to twist. Push the hips up and push strength into the legs that are on the ground. Strength into your knees. Feel that twist. And then on your exhale, come back and then down to the other side. Push into the knees, allowing the pelvis to lift and tilt. Breathe here. Should feel great. Exhale, take it to the other side. Good. And to the other side. Again, swapping over. And change over. Okay, this is where we bring back our body to center. I'm going to do this time using our core and feeling our core stabilize as we twist. So this is level 2. So you can support yourself behind, otherwise as you exhale, tilt and bring your body, your chest facing forward, but your lower body's twisting. So you feel your side of the body crunching here and pushing those thighs down as much as you can into the mat. Feel what that does as it kind of focuses the core work here. You can kind of feel it all turning on underneath my pizza. I feel it all turning on. Okay, come back to center. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Great. Inhale to center. And I'm creeping forward as I do this, so I'm just going to take my legs out as I go to the other side. Exhale. Again, keeping that chest forward facing. Little twist in the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And then come back with your hands behind you. Reposition yourself. This time I'm just going to show you. If you know what you're doing, you can do it. Otherwise, as we come into this position, level 3, we come onto our knees and using the strength of our glutes, our legs, our hips, we lift and we stretch. And you can curl that back foot under you as you stretch and support. Use the strength of your legs as you lean into it if you want a little more back bend. Then you come down, swap to the other side and lift. Okay, so if you're watching that, let's do it together. So position yourself ready. And again, if your knees come off the mat, you can just realign yourself. Inhale first, sit tall. Exhale, twist and lift. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale here, deepen the stretch. Feel the stretch through the hip flexors. Exhale, lower. And twist to the other side, all on that exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deepen. Inhale here. Exhale, take it down, come to the other side. Great. Inhale, lift. Exhaling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swap it over. Last one. Inhale here. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it down. Inhale to center and stay here. Take the legs out, relax your hands behind you and give it a shake. Nice. Well done. So we're going to continue working on that extension. So come onto your knees. Knees are under hips. Feet are relaxed behind you. Coming into camel pose, and it's up to you how deep you like to go. So we want to lengthen the torso here, so hands on your hips. You want to start to push into your hips as you lift the chest up. You are creating a back bend, so you want that heart to be lifted straight up. Already I'm starting to extend my back, become a banana. So to support my back, you want to tuck your pelvis under and squeeze your glutes together. That will take the pressure off your lower back and support that. Keep your hands pushing down into your hips, heart lifted, roll the shoulders back and down, and feel the change by tilting and tucking that pelvis. Good. Now you can hold here. You can move your hands onto your lower back to support yourself a little more here. As you breathe, pushing into your lower back, lengthening your spine. This is a really safe and very effective back stretch right now, back bend. You don't have to go much further than this to benefit from a back bend. Options though, squeeze your thighs, imagine that they're drawing into each other. Actually, I'm going to bring you out of it, come back up. Otherwise you're going to be like this, craning your neck, so come back up. As you do this, as you're in your back bend, you want to draw those thighs in towards each other, squeeze your pelvic floor, and use the strength of your quads to take yourself back. They're very strong, they can do that. You're going to feel all of those muscles work. And if your knees are fairly sensitive, just adjust. You don't have to go so far back. With that in mind, let's do it together. Hands on your lower back or your hips, push into that space, lift your chest to the ceiling, squeeze the thighs and the glutes together, lean back. And then using the strength of your quads, you can lean back a little more into that stretch to access more back bend. If you feel able, reach for your heels with your fingers into your camel pose. Look up to the ceiling and feel that deep back bend. Breathe here. Feel the warmth of the body turn on. And then to come back up, hands come back to your hips or your lower back. Lift through the quads and then roll the chest back to neutral spine. Oh, to counter stretch, come down onto your hands and your knees. Take your knees a little wider than your hips and come down into child's pose slowly. As you exhale, feel the change in your spine. It's a full wringing out of the system like a wet cloth, and you're squeezing out all the water. It's that kind of motion in the body for your spine. Fresh blood circulating through all the little vertebrae there, and all your nerves are pinging at you saying, what the hell are you doing? It's great. It's really great. You might feel it tomorrow if you're not usually doing this. Let's try one more time. On your inhale, come onto your knees. Bring your knees in line with your hips. Reach up to the ceiling. Take a nice tall stretch through the body. Bring your hands to your shoulders and let's just rotate them out a few times. This is called drumstick chicken pose. Actually, these are the drumsticks of the chicken. Change direction. Such good sense of humor, Mick. And when you're ready, release the shoulders, shake it out. Let's come back into camel and we'll add on something if you feel extra special. So when you're ready, straighten and lengthen the spine, shoulders roll back and down, hands to hips or lower back. If it already feels a bit sensitive here, this is you. You just breathe here. Pulling the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone under and lengthen your posture. Breathe here and support yourself. Lean into the stretch with your quads, lowering you back a little more and allowing gravity to do the rest with the back bend as you reach for your heels if that feels okay. Good. Breathe here, a few breaths. It's very hard, short breaths. Now if that feels good and you want to rely on the strength of your quads, bring one hand to your heart center and the other hand. Breathe here. And then when you're ready, wherever you are, slowly lift your spine up. Relax the hands. Stretch tall to the ceiling. Inhale. Side out through the mouth. Exhale. Beautiful. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. So come into full plank to measure that. And then lift the hips, push back through the hands. Come onto your tippy toes first. Soften the knees as you push back. Feel length in the spine. Maybe move your neck just to create softness through that cervical spine, your neck. And then walk your downward dog. One heel comes down, push through the hamstring. And then the other side. Calming breaths here, Ujjayi breathing. Think of your shoulder alignment here. So you want to draw those shoulders down your back. Pull your shoulders away from your ears, feeling them plug into the joint. And then with your hands, wide fingers gripping your mat, and externally rotate those hands. Your inner arms come in and upwards as you push back. In layman's terms, imagine your hands are trying to open jars. It's a really, really good shoulder alignment because there's so much weight inverted on that joint right now. Bring your toes together. Inhale, reach the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, crunch your knee to your nose. Inhale, lift the leg to the sky, three-legged dog. 2 more, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. And take it back to downward facing dog. Bring the feet together. If this doesn't feel good, you just hold your downward dog or come to child's pose. Otherwise, left side, inhale, three-legged dog. Raise that left leg tall, strengthen and straighten. Exhale, knee to nose. Push up through the hands. Inhale, lift the leg. 2 more, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Downward dog, or in Sanskrit, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale here. And as you exhale, soften the body as you push back. Look between the hands, come to your toes, bend your knees, lean into it like you're about to hop forward, and then carefully tippy toe all the way to the top of your mat between your hands. Toes come together, or feet can be hip width apart. Inhale for halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Flat back, roll the shoulders down, bring your hands onto your thighs or your shins, and imagine a cord is pulling you up through the top of the head. Allow this space to kind of bring you back from the intensity of being upside down. Breathe here. Maybe you could even slide your hands further down your legs while keeping your back neutral and straight. And on your next exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Few breaths here. Bending the knees on your exhale. Roll the spine up, vertebra by vertebra. Reach up to the ceiling. Urdhva Namaskarasana. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. And take 3 breaths here. If you want to stand here and breathe, otherwise I need a drink. Have a drink of water if you need it. So let's start our Vinyasa Flow. Yes, that was the warm-up. We're warm, I can tell I'm warm. Have your towel or your yoga strap at the top of your mat because we're going to use it there. So have your prop there ready to grab as we work into our flow. And let's have some fun. Let's just breathe, connect in with every movement with the breath. We'll do 3 cycles of Surya Namaskara A and B, and then head into our creative flow. There won't be pauses in between. We will do 6 sets, a set of 6, 3A, 3B, and then take a moment to regroup. Just allow yourself to breathe, and at any point you can come back to Tadasana or take yourself to child's pose. Okay? Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand tall in your posture. Actively point your fingertips down to the ground. Engage the thighs by lifting the kneecaps and squeeze the pelvic floor. Engage the Mula Bandha, that root position of the body. The base of your whole torso is that muscle. Let out all your air. And on your next inhale, reach up to the ceiling, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, step back for Chaturanga. You can lower your knees here to low plank. Screw the lids of the jars as you lower down halfway and then push up through the hands and come up into your upward facing dog. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale with me, push back. Exhale, soften. Inhale, think of your arms and your alignment. Exhale. Inhale, prepare, look forward, come to your toes. And on your next exhale, step, jump, or hop the feet to the top. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Bending the knees, roll the spine, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Set 1. Here we go, set 2. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back to plank. And of course, take your Chaturanga Dandasana where it feels good for you. Push up through the hands, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale smoothly, softening the body. Inhale. Exhale. Prepare on your inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or hop the feet forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Rolling up, inhale, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Tadasana. A little faster. Inhale, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prepare, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or hop the feet forward. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Oh, not Ardha, whatever it is. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Oh, mixed up. Inhale, roll on up, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Rolling into set B, come all the way down into your chair pose on that exhale. Inhale, lift up for Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Nice. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. We're going to keep moving here. Feet come together. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to low lunge. Drop the back knee. Inhale, lift up for low lunge warrior. Exhale, take the hands down to the lunge. Inhale, right foot comes back to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, Chaturanga. You can take lots of modifications to take you here. Inhale, lift up, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Feet come together. Inhale, lift the left leg tall. Exhale, bring it through to your low lunge. Inhale, lift up for warrior. Exhale to your lunge. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha for 3 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowing it down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, step, jump, or hop forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. As you exhale, sink into chair pose. Inhale, lift up for Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Continue on, sinking into your chair. Nice. Inhale, lift, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. We move here, feet come together. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, full lunge, or you could drop the back knee. Turn the back heel down. Inhale, lift up for Virabhadrasana 1. Beautiful. Exhale, come down into Chaturanga. Nice, guys. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, come through to lunge. Turn the back heel in. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, take it down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 beautiful breaths. Inhale deeply, lift the tailbone. Exhale, push back, soften. Inhale. Exhale. Prepare, inhale, look forward. And step, jump or hop the feet. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana, sitting in your chair. Inhale, lift for Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Nice, this is the last set, sink into the chair. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, a little faster. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the feet together. Right leg raise. Inhale. Exhale for Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feet together. Left side. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. 3 breaths. Inhale, strengthen and straighten the back. Exhale, soften, push back through the hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prepare, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, come to the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Sit in the chair. Inhale, Utkatasana, lift. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale here. Side out through the mouth, exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale smoothly. Take your own breathing here. Maybe bringing your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your diaphragm as you breathe. Feel your heart beating. Connect in with this present space. What do you notice? And how do you feel? Beautiful. Gently release your hands. Feel free to have a drink or have a wipe. That was, for our newcomers, probably the most fastest one we've done without stops in a long time. So if you got lost, totally understandable. Totally sweaty. It's a good thing. Detox, right? What a space to hold right now. Okay, so using similar poses, our vinyasa will always bring us into a chaturanga. So coming into that staff pose and that push up into upward facing dog, coming back into downward facing dog. I just want to give you a heads up in what we're doing with this. So when we get to dancer's pose, you're a little bit connected with the flow and not trying to figure it out and balance and watch the screen. Okay, what we're going to end up doing eventually is we're going to come into a warrior 3, which is warrior 3 looks like this. We're going to bring ourselves down, so this is all hip stabilizing, as we grab our towel and hook it on our foot. We're then going to come up, rushing through this, lifting into a loose dancer's pose, or options are to lift and balance here in dancer's pose. This is a great stretch out for shoulders and back and hip stabilizing, and everything just feels like wrung out. So we'll play with that, of course. You modify, and having a chair is a great idea if you feel like you might fall and axe yourself. So adjust for yourself. At least you know where we're going with this thing. Our straps. Are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. So roll the shoulders back and down. Okay, we're good. Take a few calming breaths. Bring yourself back into that space. And I'm going to build up into our flow to get to that peak pose of dancer. When you're ready, engage your mountain pose. Feel like your mountain is strong and tall, and the roots of all the vegetation on that mountain are pulling strong and burying deep into the earth beneath you. Use that visualization to feel empowered, feel supported, have a sense of beauty within yourself, because you really are. On your next inhale, reach up to the ceiling, Urdhva Namaskarasana. And on the exhale, come to Utkatasana, or chair pose, more like bar stool pose. Yeah, keeping those arms lifted, neutral neck, feel nice and tall as we hold our chair pose. Try not to banana your back by overextending. Allow your spine to feel soft but long, neutral spine as you squat. Breathe. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back, and step or jump back for Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Feet together. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Keep it there. Push into both legs. So one heel is pushing down into the ground. The other leg is lifting and pointing and spreading toes. Push back with your hands. So you want your hips and your chest to feel parallel with the short edge of your mat there. Pushing back nice and strong. Bend that raised leg so it's a bent knee above you. Lift the knee and open the pelvis to the right. As you lean back, push back through the hands. It's like a sugar cane pose. And you can see your right foot under your left armpit. Stretching open the hips. Inhale, raise the leg. Bring it through for Virabhadrasana 1. Place the foot inside the hands. Back heel comes down. Strengthen the back leg. Inhale, lift the torso for Warrior 1. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Knees over ankle. Your second and third toe is in line with your knee. So keep everything aligned and put strength in that back leg. Put strength by pushing onto the outer edge of that foot. And then turn your hips facing the front of your mat. Breathe. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, Warrior 2. Open the body to the left. Keep the lunge there and energetically point those arms out from your shoulders. Look to the right fingertips. Lean into those fingertips. Flip the palm and lean back for reverse warrior. Oh, stretch here. Inhale to Warrior 2. This time, we're gonna actually twist the body all the way over to the right, and your back heel lifts as we twist to the right. Feel your muscles in your bum, your glutes switch on as you twist, and balance here. Take the back hand down to your extended back leg and come into a twisted reverse warrior. Again, we're wringing out the body like that wet cloth. Breathe here. Come back to our twisted Warrior 2. We are twisted. Inhale, Warrior 1. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your heart center. Lift the back heel, come into arrowhead pose. So you want your weight to transfer onto that front leg. If this leg's getting tired, it's okay. You can always straighten it, come off. Just for a moment if you want to straighten. Give a little wiggle. Nice, because we're going to be balancing on this. Come back into your arrowhead, exhale. When you're ready, lift up for warrior three. Straightening that back leg, back toes pointing down, and come into a 90-degree angle with the body, bringing your hands to your heart center. Balance and breathe here. Use a chair if you need. Your hip points are facing down to the mat. Use that Ujjayi breath. Exhale, bend the front leg first. Slowly lower the back leg. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Nice job, guys. Upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, smoothly push back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prepare. Bring the feet together, we're not coming forward. Exhale first, push the heels down. And then inhale, lift the left leg up this time. Straighten both legs. Spread those toes. Remember to get that shoulder alignment happening, guys. So inwards and upwards with the inner arms. And then exhale, bend the knee and come into that sugar cane version where you're opening your hips up, stretching through the left hip flexor. You can see your left foot under your right armpit. Push back through the hands. Inhale, raise the leg to the sky. Look between the hands and come into Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. Drop the back heel, lift up. Whew, breathe here. Check your alignment. Strengthen that back leg. Knees in line with the second and third toe. Knees over your ankle. And lunge a little deeper if that feels okay. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Open up, warrior 2. Exhale, look to the left fingertips. Put energy in those arms. Keep the lunge. Lean into the left fingertips, flip the palm. Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale, come back to warrior 2. Lift the back heel into a high lunge and rotate the torso to your left. Keeping the lunge, keeping straight along with those arms. Balance. Left hand comes down to the right leg. Reverse, reverse, twisted reverse warrior. I feel like a puzzle. I can't get my words out. Balance, I've got to focus. Breathe. Twisted warrior 2. Good. Inhale, warrior 1. Drop the back heel. A little bit more stability there. Whew. Arrowhead pose. But before we do, just straighten that front leg for a moment. Give it a little bit of a, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. We can do this. All right, when you're ready, arrowhead, get into that lunge. Oh yeah. Lift the back heel. And when you're ready, we take flight into warrior 3. Breathe here. Straighten and strengthen that leg on the ground and push the back leg against a wall. Imagine that foot is pushing out. Bring your hands to your heart center. Ooh, this side is weaker for me. What do you notice in your own body? Bending that front knee. Take the foot down, warrior 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. That Chaturanga never felt so good. Oh. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Prepare, look forward. Inhale, bend the knees, step, jump or hop forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Create space and breathe in. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Sitting in your chair. Inhale for Utkatasana for a few breaths here. Just because our legs didn't work enough. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale here, sit deeper. Woo. Inhale, blossom to the sky like a flower. Inhale, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Back to that supported, strong, beautiful mountain. Feel free to have a wipe. Have a drink if you need. Nice, guys. I can only imagine Shan is surviving in the dark. And I love, Amy, look at all your beautiful pups everywhere. Miss those ones. Nice. Josh, have you drowned in your sweat yet? We'll blame the pizza. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's great. Nice. So much fun, guys. All right. So we go big or we go home. We all add that. And remember, we're going to take off into Warrior 3 and somehow find the strength to get into our dancing warriors. You've got this. We won't hold the poses as long. It will move a little faster. Okay? So when you're ready, find Tadasana. Standing tall. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Inviting you to do what I call a horse breath, which is like this. Wow, that looks hilarious on camera. It's so good for the face, especially if you're someone that holds a lot of tension in their jaw. So have a go, and you inhale deeply. No one can hear you, except whoever's at home. As you exhale, horse breathe it out. Everyone can hear me though. Inhale deeply, feel tall. Horse it out if you want. Coming back into our practice. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Utkatasana, sink into your chair. Inhale here, lengthen. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga or downward facing dog, you decide. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the feet together. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, take it over to your left, open through the hips, push back through the hands. Inhale, lift the leg tall. Exhale, bring it through for Virabhadrasana 1. Lifting the torso on the inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. We're moving much faster. Lean into the hand, flip the palm. Dancing, reverse warrior, sorry. Inhale. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale here, we're gonna twist. Lift the back heel as you twist into your twisted Warrior 2. Inhale, lean into it. Exhale, twisted reverse. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale here, just stabilize yourself and keep the back heel lifted, but lift up into Warrior 1. We're already here in arrowhead. Exhale, take the hands behind you, lean into the front leg, and when you're ready, take off. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And this time, exhale, bring your left knee beside your right knee, crunching down. Whew. Feel your hip burn as you find your towel. Oh. And then just take your foot down to the mat. Release it for a second because we'll take too long to balance. Okay? While your foot is down, wrap the strap around your ankle. And as we lift, you're gonna lift, but you'll point your toe and your towel should catch on the top of your foot. Okay? So bring your strap or your towel around here. Bring your right hand to your hip for a little bit more support as you push and lengthen your spine. Bending that right knee slightly. We're going to balance here by lifting that left foot up, like the position we found ourselves in. Stand tall in the leg, open the chest to the left, and then lean into it. So I've twisted my hand up towards the ceiling to pull my leg this way. So have a play with the position, like find what movement's working for you. Hand to your hip, that helps me. And then you start to lean into it. Now you can just bring your left hand to your shoulder and hold here. If you want to go further, raise the left elbow and find your strap or your towel with both hands behind you, pushing your foot into that towel, which will stretch through your thoracic spine and shoulders. Lean down into it, balance in dancer's pose, feel the shakes, and then slowly coming out, reversing those steps for yourself. And come back to standing. We play with it. There's never a perfect first time. Every little muscle, as slow as you go, is working that control and those stabilizing muscles that we want to strengthen for longevity in the body. Beautiful. I can see you still playing, so take your time. And if you're back here with me, sweating profusely, just take the towel back to the floor. Let's come into Ardha Uttanasana first, flat back, just to release the glutes. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. And step back to Virabhadrasana 1, high lunge. Lift the upper body. Nice. Exhale, Chaturanga. We'll take it to the other side and we'll break it down just like we did this time. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Bring the feet together. Inhale, raise the left leg this time. Straight and tall, and as you exhale, come into that sugar cane or half wild thing as you lift the knees up. When you're inhaling, raise the leg up. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Lunge through. Inhale, lift the torso. Take the back heel down. Exhale, Warrior 2. Lean into it, flip the palm. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhale here, prepare. We're going to twist and lift the back heel. Exhale, Twisted Warrior 2. Whew. Try and keep that knee in line with your second and third toe. Exhale, take the hand to the back leg and reverse your warrior. Nice, guys. Exhale, back to Twisted Warrior. Inhale, High Lunge Warrior 1. Exhale, Arrowhead, lean into it. Inhale for Warrior 3. Oh, good. Take your left hand to your hip and take your knee to your knees together, I guess. One foot is lifted. You grab the strap and take your right foot down first. Just release the left hip. Great. Strap yourself around your right ankle. Check your strap is safe. You don't want to kind of let go of that in the moment. Left hand to hip and lift up on the left leg, keeping that plugged into the ground. As you twist, I'm going to come this way. Opening the arms, so you want a rotation of the shoulder out as you come up. Lifting that elbow up. Come into this as your first pose. Taking your left hand behind your head. Holding onto your strap as you lean down, lifting that right knee, pushing your foot into the strap. Dancing Warrior. And then slowly releasing that when you feel ready, reversing the twist in the joint. Slowly, slowly let go here. Good. Release the strap. Come into Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Take a few breaths here. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Good. When you're ready, that right foot is going to step back into your lunge, and inhale, lift the torso for warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga or downward facing dog. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale, soften as you push back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prepare, look forward. Exhale, step, jump or hop the feet forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Melt the body over the thighs. Sitting in your chair pose, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale here. Inhale, reach up to the sky, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Take a breath here. Have a wipe, have a drink if you need it. So, one more? Yeah, one more. And then deep relaxation. Amy's keen. Amy's like there, ready in mountain pose. Love it, Amy. Love it. Cool. Remember, Amy and I, double dose. Last night as well. All right. It will not be held as long, and I'm going to slow down the play with dancers pose so you don't feel rushed and like pull something. Just take your time with it. Don't overstretch. It's your space. It's your practice. No competition, except with yourself. No competition. Mountain pose. Lengthen as you inhale. Relax the arms as you exhale. Inhale, reach up, Urdhva Namaskarasana. Last one, guys. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga or downward dog. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha. Legs together. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, open the hips. Take the left foot behind you slightly. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, warrior two. Lean into it, flip the palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale here, prepare. Lift the back heel. Exhale, twisted warrior two. Inhale, lengthen, lean into it. Exhale, reverse. Inhale to twisted warrior. Exhale, warrior one. Keep the back heel lifted. And when you're ready, exhale into your arrowhead. Inhale, take off, hands to heart center, warrior three. Exhale, lean into it. Take the foot down to the floor if you want. And take your dancing warrior strap and find your space for yourself. Finding your balance. I'm going to let you breathe here in quiet as you practice. Find your gaze point and breathe into that. Ujjayi breathing. Square those hips. Those hip points want to be facing down to the mat. When you're ready, come back into Ardha Uttanasana, flat back, halfway lift. Breathe here, we'll wait for you. No rush. Just keep breathing together. Testing the waters of our body and our mind. Reaching into those possibilities that you might not have explored before. On your next exhale, fold Uttanasana. Bending the legs, step the left foot back into your lunge. Inhale, warrior one, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Last side, well done guys. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, open the hips. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, warrior one. Lifting the torso on the inhale. Exhale to warrior two. Lean into it, flip the palm. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, prepare, stabilize. Lift the back heel and come into your twisted warrior as you exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse. Inhale for twist. Exhale, high lunge warrior one. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then into arrowhead, lean over that left thigh. And when you're ready, take flight as you exhale, warrior three. Inhale here, stabilize. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hover down towards your strap and take both feet down to the mat. Dancing warrior time. Use your strap or your hands to your foot. Support yourself and find your own balance here. Breathe. Connect in. Focus on a point on the floor, pushing your foot into your strap. Leaning the body down, using all those left leg muscles. Coming into your halfway lift when you're ready. Take a few breaths here. Beautiful, everyone. Wherever you're at in your practice, it's just the way it should be. Exhale, fold. Release the spine. Inhale, halfway lift and step the right foot back into your lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga, the last one, guys. Well done. Make it a beautiful one. Upward dog. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Take your own breathing here. We'll take a few more breaths in downward dog. Finding this posture as a resting pose, as a checking in space. As practicing equanimity in our posture. How do you find balance and control when everything is under stress? How do you tap in with that breath? How do you check in to tell your brain and your nervous system that you're okay? And that is the greater work of yoga. Not just the unity of yourself with the unknown, but also how you want to show up in the world. How do you want to be in your moment? Coming into child's pose. So as you exhale, lower your knees either side of your mat, switching off the upper body as you fold over your thighs, placing your forehead to the mat. Allow the shoulders to switch off. Notice the sweat on your body as it's pouring out of your skin. Take a moment to notice everything. Just marvel that you are, and how lucky we are that we get to be right here now. Let yourself unravel, feel undone, unhinged, wobbly, supple, warm. As you inhale, feel your back expand and stretch. As you exhale, feel your body melt and sink. How do you feel? And whatever it is you feel, it is good, it is well. And I invite you to stay here if this feels great. Otherwise, gently lift yourself up. Feel free to have a drink or a wipe if you're absolutely depleted like me. And I'll meet you on your back, laying down in corpse pose as we do our final twist and relaxation. And of course, at any point, if you need to go, you can just leave Zoom. This is your time and your practice. I'll catch up with you later anyways. But yeah, this is here for you. So when you feel ready, support yourself down on your back. Feel the change in the weight of your body. I invite you to cactus your arms, palms face down, so your arms coming straight out from your shoulders. Draw your knees in so that your feet are flat on the mat. Take your right leg up to the sky. Breathe. Cross it over your left thigh, and if you can, double cross by hooking that right foot under your left calf muscle, Garuda legs or eagle legs. We're dropping these legs over to the left, taking the thighs over, keeping our shoulders on the mat as you look to the right. Exhaling and feeling that twist, the final ring out of the practice. Inhale, come back to center. Undo those legs. And when you're ready, raise the left leg up. Cross it over the thighs. And if you can, you don't have to, but double cross, Garuda legs. Shoulders pushing down into the mat. Take your legs over to the right as you look to the left. Exhaling, feeling that twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Unhook the legs, draw them to your chest like a little ball. Holding onto your knees, and just rotate your legs around in the hip joint like a frog in one direction, circular motions. And then change direction. Checking in with those hips. They were working hard, so hard. So good, everybody. Your effort is amazing. So good. Final stretch, I promise, it's a good one. Stretch your feet as far away from yourself as you can. Lift your arms above the head. Take a deep stretch. Squeeze every muscle on, including your face. Squeeze your arms beside your head. Point your toes. Squeeze your pelvic floor. And then drop everything like a floppy doll. Taking your hands out, palms up by your sides. Take your feet wider than your hips. Allow them to go floppy into Shavasana. I invite you to close your eyes. Just let all the air out, melting into the mat. Taking some deeper breaths and then letting go as you sigh it out. Your fingers are turning off. Your feet are relaxing. Your shoulders are melting into the mat. Your pelvis feels heavy. And you're just disappearing now into Shavasana. Take a few breaths here. Just find space for the nervous system to unravel and find peace. If it feels good to stay here longer, you can just mute your audio or turn off Zoom and just be here. Otherwise, I'm going to bring us out of Shavasana. Take a final few breaths together as we end our practice. So if it feels nice to move your toes or your fingers, maybe turn your palms face down. Feel the ground beneath you. And on your next inhale, slide your arms above your head, gently stretching long like you're coming out of a deep sleep. Sighing it out through your mouth as you exhale. And your next move, just roll your weight over to one side into a little fetal position. And while we're on the floor here, if it feels nice to rub your face, behind your neck, or across your cheeks and your temples, even around your forehead line, your forehead line, behind your ears. Or just be. Opening your eyes, letting in the light back into the present space. And then lifting yourself up, back into a seated posture. And however you were sitting before with your legs, this time, instead of crossing them the usual way, cross the legs over the other way. Invite the change in the hips. What a practice. I think Shan was greeted by fire tonight. So nice. I think it was the pizza that I ate. Fuel. Sitting taller, everybody. Feeling nice and long in your body. Side out through the mouth. Let's take a breath in, reach up to the sky. Inhale. Hold your breath at the top. And as you're there, sip the air a little taller, just like if you couldn't do it anymore, but you can. Like that. Hold it with a smile. Side out through the mouth, exhale. Oh, floppy arms. Inhale one more time, lift up. Hold the breath this time a little longer. Imagine that breath is charging your body, expanding every part of you. Every cell is alive. And side out, exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Honoring this ancient practice from India. Yoga is a beautiful thing. I love breathing with you guys. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.